Hi, Victoria Lorient-Fabish here, and today's topic is creating workplace relationship harmony. Something I see so common in my office are people coming to the table with, relationship issues at the office. It's really, really common, and because we are human, we bring our humanity to the workplace. Well, what you really have to watch not bringing to the workplace is your unresolved emotional issues. So, for example, are you making your boss your father or your mother? Parentifying a boss is usually going to land you feeling like a child. And so there's an approval-seeking situation in which you are not drawing proper boundaries, feeling abused, feeling victimized because you haven't taught them how to treat you. And so what happens is that you are sort of living and breathing for the approval and not really having an equal adult-to-adult relationship. You're having a parent-to-child relationship. And that's sort of the fastest way to end up feeling resentful and boundaryless and giving more than you really have to give. So also the other thing is there are, sibling relationships, sibling competitions between coworkers. Are you making a coworker like your sibling? Are you feeling, jealous? Are you feeling competitive in a way that is not healthy? I mean, healthy competition, yes, that's important in sales forces, etc., but sort of coworker to coworker feeling jealous that they're getting more attention from the boss or more attention from some person at the office, and sort of feeling like there's nothing you can do and feeling unworthy. This is all stuff you got to look at and become aware of. The interrelational experience between you and a coworker or you and your boss is something that you have to analyze and become aware of. And what is your dynamic in that relationship? Is it unresolved family of origin stuff? So really, really look at that. Also, another thing to look at is if you're a boss, are you treating your employees like children? Are you micromanaging them and totally atrophying their ability to make a decision for themselves, to project manage in a way that is very adult-like and very independent and very sort of, are you robbing them of their empowerment feeling because you are treating them like your child? And again, check yourself. Look at what you're doing, because essentially having harmony in the workplace is going to create a better bottom line for everybody. What's so important is to have impulse control. Are you simply throwing your emotions out there and not disciplining yourself? The workplace is not the place to let your emotions run rampant. It is, it couldn't be the farthest from the place to be running your emotions in a rampant way. You've got to be disciplined. Verbal discipline is important in the workplace. You can't just let it all hang out. I'm sorry, if you're looking for full-on authenticity, don't go to the corporate world, because you're probably not going to be able to be fully authentic. You're probably going to have a lot of verbal and emotional discipline when you are in the workplace. And that is what employers want, is for you to be fully professional, fully in charge of your emotions, not projecting your family of origin issues onto your coworkers, and not having a temper, outbursts. That's the fastest way to break the bridges of communication between coworkers and boss employee as well. Usually in any kind of an altercation, there is a trauma vortex and there is a healing vortex of that altercation. It kind of looks like the figure 8. So at any given moment in an altercation, you have an opportunity to decide. Right in between that figure 8, there's a meeting point, and it's called the warble. That is the moment of the energy going, am I going to go into the trauma side of that, or am I going to go into the healing side of that? And what that depends on is your decision. Because if you have decided you want to stay in the healing vortex of an altercation, you will not be operating from aggressiveness. You will not be operating from that whole projection stuff I was talking about earlier. And you'll check yourself if you catch yourself parentifying or making them a sibling. Also, what contributes to the trauma vortex is jealousy, vindictiveness. Basically, what really contributes to the healing vortex of any kind of an altercation is a very simple thing called acknowledgement. Everyone wants to be acknowledged. Everyone wants to, when they are in a particular state of mind, when they're sharing it with someone, want to have it come back to them is some form of empathy, compassion. I understand where you're coming from. I can relate to where you are. I understand your experience. These are sentences that make a person who is listening feel a sense of acknowledgement. So if you are looking to get out of the trauma, switch into acknowledging the person that's in front of you and watch the situation transform right before your very eyes. Okay? I am inviting you to be very aware of what you are contributing to a situation. Are you feeling totally victimized or victimizing someone else? Are you contributing to the healing vortex, or are you contributing to the trauma vortex? Are you empowered? Are you making a choice to not project your stuff onto the situation? Are you acknowledging people? Question yourself. Are you acknowledging? Are you micromanaging? Become aware of what you are doing and become more emotionally and verbally disciplined when you are in a relationship at the workplace. All right? All right. Have a wonderful day. As usual, I am inviting your questions, your queries, your issues, your experiences, and share them with me. Email me at askvictoria@rogers.com, ROGERS.com. Have a fantastic day, and once again, work to create harmony in the workplace with your relationships.